I am not teaching, I am publicly learning. But hi and welcome to Learning from Life in the UK test part 407. I think it's authors, playwrights and poets. Yes. While you're doing short adventure training, and if you participate in a short adventure training, that is at your own risk. Now the next one is Graham Greene. That was mentioned that in the 1920s or something like that. Also the British literature flourished. For example, with Graham Greene and Evelyn Vaughan, which was all written on that page 48 and went on 86, where they both were mentioned. There was said that Graham Greene wrote, for example, Our Men from Havana, The Heart of the Matter, The Honorary Council, and Brighton Rock. And to Evelyn Vaughan was written that he had written Decline and Fall and Scoop and Brideshead Revisited. Let's look on page 48 what was written to both, and we wanted to read with things with cars again and with planes. Let's read the whole thing. The inner war period. In the 1920s, many people's living conditions got better. There were improvements in public housing and new homes were built in many towns and cities. However, in 1929, the world entered the Great Depression and some parts of the UK suffered mass unemployment. The effects of the Depression of the 30s were felt differently in different parts of the UK. The traditional heavy industries, such as shipbuilding, were badly affected, but new industries, including the automobile and aviation industries, developed. As prices generally fell, those in work had more money to spend. Car ownership doubled from 1 million to 2 million between 1930 and 1939. In addition, many new houses were built. It was also a time of cultural blossoming, with writers such as Graham Greene and Evelyn Vaughan prominent. The economist John Maynard Keynes published influential new theories of economics. The BBC started radio broadcasts in 1922 and began the world's first regular television service in 1936. So it was John Maynard Keynes who published influential new theories to economics. And when it was in the time of the Enlightenment, in the 18th century, Adam Smith, who had also ideas about economics, David Hume, who had ideas about human nature, and James Watts, who worked on steam power. And then there were also, and I was wondering about that already, there's a bit. Obviously not. George and Robert Stephenson pioneered the railway engine, and the major expansion of the railways took place in the Victorian period. Okay, because of Robert Stephenson, but it's not Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, the next person here is Dylan Thomas. He was named as the fourth person in the part of the welfare chapter. He had nothing to do with the welfare state. No, he wrote two things. The first is Under Milkwood, and the second thing is To My Dying Father. And he has in seaweeds in where is this one? Where he has something in honor of him. We're going to that. Dylan Thomas 54. Dylan Thomas was a Welsh poet and writer. He often read and performed his work in public, including for the BBC. His most well-known works include the radio play Under Milkwood, first performed after his death in 1954, and the poem Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night, which he wrote for his dying father in 1952. He died at the age of 39 in New York. There are several memorials for him in his birthplace, Swansea. What did I say? Swansea. So it's Swansea, and there is the Dylan Thomas Center, and there is also a statue. And it was to his father, but the title is Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night. That is Dylan Thomas. And now we're having Roald Dahl. He served in the army. He was a pilot, I think even a pilot of the Royal Air Force. And he wrote a couple of books, and they named Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and In the Glass Elevator. With the elevator up and down, page 59. What is it? It is George's Marvelous Medicine. So nothing with elevator, but he had written something with elevator. So I wrote a book, and in one of the books' title comes the name elevator, and I think it's the Glass Elevator also. They named here George's Marvelous Medicine. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and George's Marvelous Medicine. Now these were the authors, playwrights and poets. If you were just here for them, then you can directly, if you want, go on to the next part. Then we're going to talk about scientists, engineers and inventors. We're going to do no morning, now we're going to do a short management training, and if you participate in the short management training, it is at your office. Having the legs standing stable, we're going shoulder wide apart, and we're doing forward shoulder circles. So we're going back with shoulders, up, front, and down, and again. And back, up, front, down, one last time. And backwards, in front, up, back, down. One last time, front, up, down. Now we're going to do shoulder circles. Differently, we're having long arms, hand formed to fists, and we bring them as far back as we can. Now try to come further back with the shoulders while you lift them higher. So try to lift the shoulders higher while you bring them in front. Try to bring them further in front while you bring them down. Try to bring them further down while you bring them back. Try to bring them further back while you lift them up. Try to bring them higher up while you bring them in front. Try to bring them further in front, try to bring them down, and the other way around. Further in front and up, higher up. Back, further back and down, further down and in front, further in front and down, higher up and back, further back and down. Now the legs are standing wide apart, we're going a bit into the knees, we're hinging forward with a straight back, letting the arms in, and we're pinching the scapulars together, and pinch them really together. Now with fists, lift the arms up, still pinch the scapulars. Down with the arms, and the scapulars, and the second round. Pinch the scapulars together. Now with fists, lift the arms up, still pinch the scapulars. The arms down, and the scapulars. We're having a similar exercise. We're going a bit into the knees, hinging forward, this time with a round back, letting the arms hang, turning the arms to the inside to minimize pressure onto the triceps. We're bringing the arms high up and together. We're straightening up, and we're bringing the shoulders down and together. So the hands should go high up and together. Scapulars down, together, shoulders high up. And with effort. So the arms high up, together, shoulders down, together. A little longer. And releasing. And doing it another into the knees, shoulder, straight back, have the arms hang, turn the arms to the inside, lift the arms high up, bring them together, straighten slowly up, bring the shoulders down and together, bring the arms high up and together. A little longer. Release. And now the next exercise, we are lifting the arms up. If this causes pain, then don't do it. And again down. And all we're doing is to observe what the skippers are doing. So just up with the arms and just observe what the skippers are doing. If they are in the way, or if they're opening up, making room for the humerus. One last time. And again down. Now the arms to the side, and similar. We're just observing what the scapulars are doing. The scapulars should go now back together, and now round the rib cage to the side. And round the rib cage to the sides, always following the humerus, and now back together. One last time. And back. Now we will lift up. Go in stable state. Long arms, hand form to fists, strong fists. Turn these fists in a moment. First the scapulars together, down, so down with the shoulders and together. Now make strong fists and bring these arms to the inside. So internal rotation with the arms, shoulders down. Again with effort. Now the arms to the outside. Shoulders are staying down and together. And the arms are changing, the arms to the inside, shoulders down and together. Last time changing, the arms to the outside, shoulders down and together. And very easy. A similar exercise. The arms at the outside, hands from the fists, a little bit in front. Bringing the arms in front and shoulders down and together. So the arms in front with strong fists and the shoulders down. And the arms back. Shoulders up and in front. No change. The arms in front. Shoulders down. Change the last time. Arms back. Shoulders up and in front. And the last exercise. You can also use tennis ball, so have it with long arm at the side. Let it fall down. And try to catch it again. And with the other arm. And the stretching. Taking one arm, bringing it in front, with shoulders back, down, pull the arm in, have fat fingers, relax that arm, and go with back with the shoulder. So the shoulder is back and down, pull the arm in, back and down, pull the arm in, fat fingers, relax the arm, and go with back with the shoulder. You have to do the other. But you have half a minute left. The shoulders back and down, pull the arm in, relax that arm, have flat fingers, and go with back. So thank you very much, and until next time.